Hey everybody, TH back with you. Another beer review is underway. It is a beautiful Friday afternoon, and getting over a cold. God damn it. This fucking cheap shit phone stand. There. Okay. Alright. Oh, everything has to be a struggle. Everything has to be a massive struggle. Anyways, here we go. Let me move this shit out of the way. Put it over there. It's out of sight. Oh, I got too many hats and too many sunglasses. Okay, let's get down. Let's stop the bullshit. Let's get down to business. What are we drinking today? It's Drafting Table Rezolute India Pale Ale. Now, this is a little bit of a cheaper one. Let's read a review on it. I've had this before, but I have not applied my palate, my tasting skills to it. According to the website, I'm looking at this beer ranking website. It's overall score of 92 out of 40 ratings. Rezolute IPA is our flagship India Pale Ale, and is named after our founder and head brewer, Rez. It's brewed with a melody of Pacific Northwest hops, exhibiting assertive citrus and pine aroma and flavor, making it a favorite for any hophead. Let's read one review. This is from a guy from California, El Nopalero. Pours West Coast in appearance, a copper glow with nice foaming. The aroma makes you work for it. Classic piney citrusy notes, nicely bitter with a floral hop to finish on the sip. Just an all-around well done West Coast IPA. Put that in there like that, so I'm not dropping the goddamn thing. It's not falling over. I treat my technology very poorly. Now, let's crack her open. My nose is still a little stuffed up. If you can't tell, I'm still a little not feeling 100%, but I'm not too sick to drink beer. I'll say that until I'm puking this up later. Ooh, it's got that IPA smell to it. Of course, I spill some on the table like a big doofus. Oh, all right. And I knocked my goddamn frying pan over. All right, let's pour some and see what it looks like. Got a nice golden hue. Some of these kind of have a milky hue to them. This one, not so much. It's a little foamy. Probably the way it's fermented. A little more bitter. I think with the hazier, this isn't very hazy. This is more of a piney taste. More citrusy, more piney. Not really much of a grapefruit profile. I didn't detect any grapefruit in it. Grapefruit is a staple of a lot of IPAs, especially from the bigger breweries. They like to add those hops in. I think that's from like the maybe the Simcoe or the Centennial hops. Those are a little more grapefruity, if I'm not mistaken. If any brewer out there is watching this and likes to correct me, feel free to sound off in the comments section. I'm dressed like a 1980s Russian today. Oh man, hopefully none of those NATO guys notice. Oh lordy. All right, we got a little bit of foam here at the top. Not a great deal of foam, but you know, with this kind of beer, it all depends. Some of them, it's not very carbonated. Some of these beers are more carbonated. You get very light foam. This was not very carbonated. The bitterness scale, it rates 4 out of 5 hops. So I'm assuming it's probably around 70 IBU, maybe 80. It all depends. But I've had it before. I remember liking it, but it's been a while. So this cup, I don't know if it's seasonal, but you can only find it every couple of months. Like if I find it, I pick up a couple, 2-3 cans of it. It's pretty cheap. It's only $3.50. So that's a pretty good price for a decent IBU, IPA. And the ABV is about 7.7%, so that's pretty decent, almost 8%. So you kind of get a good value for your money if you're spending money on IPAs. But the foam has dissipated a bit. I really like that color. It's a nice amber color you can see there. Let's take a sip and see what we think.
Ooh.
That's piney. I'm getting a real pine. It kind of overshadows the citrus taste a little bit. But you definitely get a pine flavor with it. It's It's quite good. This is a good IPA. I recommend it. You know, I've had it before. Rezolute, it's a good price. The other stuff, you know, $5-6. This is about, you know, maybe 60 to 50% of the price of any other IPA. It depends what you want to go for. This is, I don't know, it kind of stands out a little bit more. The flavor hits you a little bit more. Some of the IPAs, they have a smoother taste when you first taste it, and then the aftertaste kind of hits you, and it's kind of like, ugh. This is not so much the case with this one. It kind of hits you more. The aftertaste is very mild. So, yeah, as I drink more of these, I'm kind of exploring the certain kinds of flavor profiles. But the can is cashed out, so you can take a look at that can. Kind of neat can art. You know, some of these have very unique, not the most unique or amazing can art, but it's hoppy, and it advertises that there's a big hop painted on there, so you kind of get an idea of what you're in for. But let's take another glug of this. Oh my! It still hits you with the pine. Take a whiff of that. Yeah, you can't really. My nose is still kind of fucked up, so I can't really get the aroma. I'm picking up like little hints of like citrus. Yeah, it's not. It's good. I mean, it's as good as any expensive IPA I've had. And some people, $3.50 for a pint, that is expensive. But you go to a bar, you're probably paying twice that for something like this. So, yeah. Time for my first smoke. This is good. This is good medicine if you're sick. If you feel sick, smoke a cig, drink some IPA. You'll feel right as rain. White as Wade. Bleh. Fuck. I'm all mixed up. Oh, shit. Well, there's a chug of this. Oh. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's full-bodied. You definitely get... It's not a very light beer at all. But, you know, for the price, for the flavor, you know, it's a very good value. I think it's a very good value. Especially with the ABV. A couple of these, yeah, that'll do you. That'll do you real good. You know, and it's just as good as anything from, as far as I'm concerned, it's as good as anything from New Belgium or Founders or Sierra Nevada or Lagunitas, you know. It's just as good as any of their flagship beers, as far as I'm concerned. You know, this is a this is a good value beer. You know, I mean, it's probably, maybe, I don't know, I mean, if you're, like, new to IPAs, this is probably a pretty good starting point. You know, if it's bitter, though. It's very bitter. It's a high IBU, International Bitterness Unit, so it's pretty high with that. But, oh, I thought for a second, I had my mouth open, I'm just like ready to expel the burp, and it just like wasn't coming. I'm just like, so that'll be fun to edit later. Oh, another glug of this good stuff. Just let my mind free. You know, I used to free my mind with weed. The lonely stoner likes to free his mind at night. That was me for a long time. Oh, I gotta get an eighth from somewhere, or some pre-rolls, or some THC vapes. I gotta get back into that shit, man. It's been way too long. I gotta smoke it. I gotta smoke out. Be nice and paranoid. You know, last couple times I smoked weed, I really didn't enjoy it. I was just like, I get all this anxiety. I'd be all paranoid and shit. I smoked a bowl at the park. I was walking around this little walking trail. This lady was behind me. I thought she was following me. I'm just like, oh, she knows I'm high. She's going to call the cops. Oh, Jesus. It got to a point where I just, you know, you smoke that shit and it just really clears out the cobwebs and you feel more creative. But, you know, honestly, like, I don't know. Burping as I ramble about nothing. Oh. Let's cash this out. What do you say? Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm prepared for this. All right. Oh, that was a hard swallow. Almost came back up on me. But, oh, Lordy. This beer hits you pretty hard. It's not light by any stretch of the imagination. It's a heavy beer. It's a full-bodied beer. You get what you pay for. But it's highly recommended if you're an IPA fan. If you can find this anywhere. It's hard to find. The beer store down the street, they stocked it for a while. Then I went away for a couple months. I saw a can of this. I had to pick it up. I had to give you guys my opinion on it. But yeah, it's a very good beer. Drafting Table Rezolute, named after Rez, the brewer at Drafting Table, I guess. But yeah, I highly recommend it. It's a very good beer. Let me finish off this cigarette. All right, leave that there for now. But yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it. But thank you for watching. I've been TH. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any beers you'd like me to try, leave them in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Any critiques, I'd be happy to hear them. But you guys take it easy now. You be safe, especially with these cold temperatures creeping back up on us. It's still winter for a little while longer. But be safe, be cool, and I will talk to you guys later.